Alright. Okay, cool. Everything's good to go. So hello everybody, we are back at it again in the Catacombs of Carthus. So, leaving off from last time, we're going to come out here, the big bone ball go by. We're not going to chase it down, we're going to stay here so we don't get hit when it comes back up. You can roll through the ball if you time it right, but that still causes you to take damage, so we don't want to do that. There'll be a couple rats here, no biggie. Ratty rat rat. Easy, easy. Ball go. I'm gonna go over here. Kill this rat too. We're gonna kill the big rat over here. And over here kind of sucks. And I'm also playing online finally because the servers are cooperating for once. So this item got a bunch of these gooey guys on them. So we want to wait. Grab those. These are bone wheels. They are very annoying. You want to kill the bone wheels as quick as you can. Once again, these little sludge monsters are weak to fire, so don't bother even killing them because they're slow. There's no point in really chasing them. No point in killing them. That's all the bone wheels out of the way. Once again, there's an item, but there's a sludge monster up there. We're going to bait him down, grab our Carthus blood ring, and then we're going to get out of here. I should be really explaining what these rings do, but... So, Deep Ring gives you another attunement slot. Morn's Ring boosts your sorceries. Lingering Dragon Crest extends casting effects. Sage's Ring increases casting speed. Flynn gives you a little more damage if you're below 30%, I think. Hard Clutch makes you do a little bit more fire damage. Blue Tearstone gives you a little bit more defense when you're at low HP. Lloyd's Sword gives you more attack when you're at full HP. Carthus Milk Ring makes you invisible, which is kind of cool when you roll. I think it boosts dexterity a little bit. Yeah, so it boosts dex. We have 15 dex now, so what is it boosted by? 3? Yeah. So if you ever need a little bit more dex, there's a ring that gives you 3 more dex pretty early on. The Carthus Blood Ring, roll invincibility again, so you're getting your, like, I think it takes away, ow, excuse you, I think it takes away some of your iframes when you roll, but you get a little bit more defense. Or, other way around, sorry, you get more iframes, but if you get hit, you're going to get hurt more. And the Eldritch Sapphire, go away sludge monster. If you get a backstab or a riposte, you get a little bit of mana back. And a sacrifice ring. If you die, you don't lose any souls. And these are just resistance rings. Any of the bite rings are resistance. So, that all out of the way, we're going to go down here. And we're going to get invaded by an NPC. You can see the little loading screen. It's already getting prepared. A little loading symbol. That little fire up top. So, this is Night Slayer Sorig. We're going to wait for him to spawn in. We're going to backstab him. We're going to get this sludge monster out of our way, because he's very annoying. Oh, hi. Didn't know you were there. Wow. He hurts a lot, and he does a lot of damage. As you can see, he can break my guard in one hit, and we have a lot of stamina. So that's his weapon art. Don't try to hit him when he's doing that because his weapon has 80% physical block. And he can block attacks with that weapon art. So clams. Eat off because we don't. Backstab cheese him. And he's dead. Easy peasy. And from him, we get the My Thanks gesture, which is a fun one. You know, pretty nifty. Aroo! And we also get the Night Slayer ring. But I like my point. I like my clap on the end. Clap at people. So, the Night Slayer's ring, it basically, when you hit somebody who's blocking, so if you get hit when you're blocking, you'll take stamina damage. If you're wearing that ring and you hit, they'll take even more stamina damage, basically. Basically, it's really only good for PvP. Wouldn't recommend E. So this guy can stun lock pretty easy until he does that. So just kind of wait till he's done the dash and then swing. Drop some Kukris and a Titanite shard. And this wall here, I must have accidentally hit it on the way over or something. Or maybe it was never an invisible wall. But come up here, kill this guy. He controls that skeleton ball. You want to kill this archer because he's annoying. Yeah, because that guy's going to try to kill you too, which is even more annoying. Basically, the archer guy, he's just going to dash around. Just get rid of him as quick as you can. Just because this guy's kind of difficult, and he can be a bit of a pain to fight because he's so, like, yeah, he flies all around, he's dashy and stuff. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but he can bleed you, so you gotta be careful of that. If you're having trouble, use your weapon arts, because those are a thing. And they stun him quite well. So once again, just don't panic. You're always going to be fine for the most part as long as you don't panic. Excuse me. And then, sorry, I'm looking at my phone. If we come over here, it's going to be another one of these guys. Grab that large Titanite shard. We need those. We need those. This one has white eyes, so that means he's going to respawn. Use these pillars to divide yourself, because he will come after you, but you still have a lure. And this here, the Grave Warden's Ashes, you give that to the Handmaiden, and she'll be able to sell you more items. Oh, I forgot he came back to life as a red eyes. There we go. Hit the wall. There we go. So, this here, Crystal Lizard, once again, jump attack. These items, skeleton wake up. We're going to use these because we're absolutely. And what we're going to do here, because we want to talk to Anri, so we can do her quest line, or at least some of it. So we talk to her, or him rather, because we're a female character. So we haven't seen Horus, but if you look right down there, that's Horus. So we're going to have to go down there and kill Horus and then come back up and tell him. So if you want, hit this bridge here, knock all the skelly boops down. One or two might get across, but that's okay. They're nothing. As you can see, 1,000,000 skellies just fell down. And the rest of them are going to walk away. So if you let this settle, this is actually a ladder now. So you can go down here, and this is the optional area. You don't have to do this, but I would highly advise doing this. So what you want to do, you want to ignore the giant fire demon down there for a hot second. You want to wake up this guy. If he comes over here, he can also get hurt by the fire, as you can see. Easy kill for the Mimic. Top yourself up. You want to grab the item, Black Blade. Nice katana. These skeletons will actually fight the demon. Not sure why, really, but... that stomp will not hurt you, but it will knock you down, which is quite annoying. Get away from that, because that slam attack will do a lot of damage. Once again, like a lot of the other enemies in the game, just try to stay behind them. Yeah, that's why you don't want to be in front of them. The skeletons are going to go try to kill him, which is funny. That's going to be a big explosion when he charges that up, so you want to get away from that, definitely. Roll right before he hits the ground. Try to stay behind him best you can. Don't get greedy. Stay behind him. And you're good. So he drops the soul of a demon, which before was a, kind of rare. I think that's the only two in the game that drop demon souls. Okay, that didn't work at all. These mostly are white-eyed ones, which is pretty annoying. So those two are dead now. We should wait for this guy to get back up. Got an Estus back from something. Fine by me. I'd also recommend bringing some repair powders with us, because as you can see, my weapon durability is getting kind of down there. So you should have a few of them at least. It's not a huge difference, really, but it could be enough to save your life at some point, so. As you can see, we got hit there, and we didn't actually stagger. That was because so much armor. So we have poise. And some hyper armor. So that could have it on. And if you followed all the steps correctly, you can wear most of the exile armor and your choice of helmet, basically. And really, Knight crossbow, like, without that, you still have another 6 pounds, really. So you can carry quite a bit of gear at the beginning of the game, if you know what you're doing, like we do. We have all our rings, we got our Havel ring, and we didn't spend all our points on Dex or Strength right away, because as you can tell, we really don't need it. So what we got there, we just got another helmet, that's a blindfold, but we also got, where is it? The Witch's Ring greatly boosts pyromancies. So if you're a pyromancer, definitely want to come down here, grab that, slap that on, boom, pyromancy is going to do a lot more damage. So what we're going to do, we are going to munch the soul. Delicious. And then we're going to go level up really quick. And then we're going to go through this area. So definitely, you do want to go through this area. It is optional, like I said. There's nothing down here that prevents you from progressing in the game. But there's another shard down here, and there's also another bone ash. So you want more Estus, and you want them to heal you more. So we're going to give ourselves... Oh, we only need like 60 more souls to level up. So we're going to go look. We're going to see what the Soul of the Demon gives us, which is 2 weapons this time. So this time around, we can get the Demon's Great Axe. A pretty fun weapon. You can do the big slam explosion that the demon was doing as the weapon art. It's pretty neat. But it's a Pyromancer, faith, and intelligence, as well as strength and no dex. Or you can get the Demon's Fists, which are fist weapons that can also do fancy fire moves with their weapon art. But we're not going to be using either of those, so we're going to need that soul. But if you're a Pyromancer, those are some pretty neat little weapons you can get, especially if you're a strength-based Pyromancer. Can I get 2 levels now? Oh, I can. Beautiful. So we have almost 1,000 health now, which is great. And we only need 40 endurance. Once you hit 40 endurance, you can level it up more, but there's no point, because at 40, it's what's called the soft cap. That's basically meaning you're going to have 140 stamina, and then once you do that, it's like every 10 levels you get 1 more stamina or something stupid like that. So there's literally no point in going past 40. No one will. There's just absolutely no point. You'd just be wasting your time. Vigor, 40 is a good place to be at. 50 is where I like to be if I'm just playing around with the character and just making them like a stupidly high level. But if you're making like an invader or like a PvP build, 40 is fine. 40 is great for endurance. It's what you want. And then, yeah, everything else is up to you. So as long as you keep those around 40, well, definitely 40 endurance and around 40 vigor, you're going to be just fine. So we're going to give the Umbral Ash to her. Now we can buy Kukris and stuff. As you can see, we can buy Kukris infinitely now. And we can buy the Karthus Rouge infinitely now. So those are nice. Those are pretty cool. And we can buy more weapons and armor now, because we can buy the Undead Legion armor, if you want that. And we can buy the leather armor, and the big Sage's hat, and the Exile. And we can also buy the Lloyd's Field Ring. Now, this is basically the same thing as the Lloyd's Sword Ring, where it boosts your HP when you're at full health. Or your damage absorption, sorry. So we're going to buy that, just because. So basically, I'm at full health right now. If I had on the sword ring, get a little red glow. That's how you know it's active. And then I'll show you, if you take damage, as in you won't be at full health anymore, you're going to lose your little red buff. Your little red buff's back. Same thing with this, but it's a blue one. The Lloyd's Shield Ring I find is not very useful, because really, it's only good for the first hit. And what's the good in that, really? Sure, you're not going to take as much damage on your first hit, but this is Dark Souls 3, so you're guaranteed to get hit twice, so what's the point? But with the sword ring, if you're good enough at dancing around people, you can keep your health full, and you can do a lot more damage. But preferably, I'd keep a ring set up like this. I like to have the Untrue Dark on, because I don't like the little ember effect on my character. I don't know why, it just bugs me really, really bad. I don't know why. And I like to keep Untrue Dark up front, my optional ring in the third place. I like to keep my Chloranthy here, and my other optional ring in the fourth place. So usually, I would always have Untrue Dark and the Chloranthy ring. Chloranthy is always great to have, because you're going to use stamina for basically everything you're doing. So you always want to have the Chloranthy ring, and personally I always like to have the host ring on, just so I don't look like a fiery piece of jerky. So anyways, let's go talk to Andre. We can make our weapon a +5 now, which is fantastic. If we get... Okay, so we're going to keep using our large Titanite shards, so we need 5 more, and then we can make this +6. Then we'll need chunks, then you can start using them on a backup weapon, or like I'm doing a crossbow. So what we're going to do... Talk to Greirat. I guess he doesn't want to go pillage right now, we're not far enough. I don't really remember a lot of the quest lines. It's not what we're here for, we're just here to get through the game. But, oh sorry, what I was getting at is Greirat can sell you infinite repair powders, so we're going to buy a couple more of those. So now that we've spent all our souls, we have 18 souls, we literally couldn't buy anything else. We're going to go back to the abandoned tomb, and we're going to continue through this area. This area can be pretty tricky. It's kind of confusing. It's like a little maze underground. There's a lot of hidden walls and a lot of traps that you're going to need to look out for. But you definitely need to come down here. Although, like I said before, it is optional and you don't need to come down here, but you really, really should. There's a lot of good stuff down here. So, the first thing you're going to notice is this place is very big and very open. That over there is a boss gate. But we're not going to go that way just yet. So as you can hear, there's that right there is a giant triple ballista. So we'll shoot 3 times. I guess we missed the first one. So you want to run out here, grab your large Titanite shard, and then you want to run behind one of these things, or else you're going to get hit by that. As you can see, if you just panic roll, like I just did, you're just going to get hit by them, and it's not a fun time. You want to roll right before they hit you. They do need to recharge for a second, and if you come over here, a giant worm's going to come out of the ground. It's scary. But you want these large Titanite shards. You want these. We're going to heal up. As you can see, there's a little bit of like a crumbly wall over here. That's where we're going. Because we need this ballista to shoot this down. As you can see, there's an item behind it. Grab that, speckled stone plate ring. There you go. As you can see, it's kind of following us and trying to shoot us down. So, we're not going to mess with the giant sandworm just yet. We will kill him later. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to run for that item over there. Oh, almost. Number 3, as you can see, there's some crabs over there. We're not going to worry about that. And you get a ton of large titanite shards. We already only need 1 now. Like, we needed 6, and we already have 5 again. So you want to go over here, and we're going to need to go down this little tunnel, because there's 2 crystal lizards, a bunch of items, and Horus is down here. Because we need to go kill Horus, because he went hollow. Like, he went crazy. So we need to get rid of Horus. I was going to call him Hollow Horus. I don't know why. But anyways, another Twinkling Titanite. We're going to chase this guy. He's going to hit the wall. We're going to do a jump attack. Charge up an R2. Kill him. There's another chunk, which we need after we need the large titanite shards, which is good. So Horus, he's not really that hard to fight. As you can see, he doesn't actually do a lot of damage, funny enough. He's kind of slow and he's kind of stupid. Once again, just roll behind him, backstab. Wait a second, charge an R2. Kick his shield away. And he's dead. Horus is pretty easy. Come over here, another large titanite shard. Boom, we can get our +6 weapon. There's another one. Come over here, get a nice Leywind shield, which is actually a decent little shield. Good for parrying, you know, decent resistances. Not great, but if you want a small shield, something that doesn't weigh quite as much as a medium shield like this, pop that on. And plus it looks pretty nice too. I mean, look at that. That's a pretty nice looking little shield. You can hear the worm screaming and the big ballista turning. We're going to make a run for it. Probably going to get hit, but that's okay. But we want the ballista to hit this over here, because this is how we get into the actual level itself, or you could run over by the snake. So we need that. Drop down again. We're going to go this way first. This is a dead end, but there's a crystal lizard over here. This crystal lizard drops a chaos gem, which is good if you're a pyromancer. And then we're going to come all the way over here. As you can tell, this is a fire-based area, of course. A lot of pyromancy stuff. Backstab these big guys. They have quite a bit of health, and they do a lot of damage. And I find these guys extremely annoying to fight against. I won't lie to you. But they're kind of dumb, as you can see. 3 titanite shards. So what we're going to do, we're going to light this. We're not going to rest at it just yet, because we don't want him to respawn, because that'd just be even more annoying. So what we're going to do, we're going to load up our crossbow. Lock onto this guy, shoot him. He's going to get up, but we want to kill this guy first. Backstab him. Because this guy's going to come near us. And we want him to come near us, because obviously, if he's away from us, he's going to be shooting his little poison smoke at us. And there's your one of your pyromancy tomes. I forget which. The Izalith pyromancy tome. So you can learn some chaos pyromancies, sorry. Like I said, this area is very heavily focused on pyromancies, because it's actually an area from Dark Souls 1. So we're going to go down here. Cut down that wall. All the way down this hallway. Don't stop running, because those guys will fall on you. You want to grab that. Another Estus shard. Don't Don't worry about these. They don't do a lot of damage. Just run past them. They're not going to follow you. Okay. Now, we're going to go down this hallway. And we're going to hang right here because we want to get rid of this guy because he's got a spear and that's very annoying. Oh, dropped something. More Titanite. Goody, goody, goody for us. Then we're going to come down here. Grab that. Free ember. Back out this way. Poison. Backstab. Easy peasy. Charged R2. Dead. Free Titanite. Amazing. Shoot him to get his attention. Shoot him again because he wants to slow walk. And then just give him some good old R1 spam. So as you can see, we're getting lots and lots of Titanite. You could already make another +3 weapon now. So we're good to go. We're going to go down this hallway. We're going to hang a left here. We're going to kill this guy. He's going to be annoying if he gets behind us. Kill the dogs because they're not hard to kill. And then hang a right here. Kill this guy before the dogs. Easy peasy. If you look around, you'll see old demons from Dark Souls 1 dead on the ground, which is pretty cool. So, we're going to hang a left here. Hit this. There's going to be a Black Knight killing one of these guys. We're going to backstab him. He has the Great Axe, which is probably the strongest one out of the bunch. So, do not get hit by him if you can. Just try to block him, get behind him. Now, what we're going to do, we are going to use... Okay, I thought I had some coins, but I guess we don't. Do we really not? I swear we had coins. Okay, we're just going to hope that we get a drop from him. We did not. But over here is a guaranteed Black Knight Greatsword. That weapon, very, very good weapon. If you have the stats for it, 20 strength, 18 dex. Oops. Swings like your normal greatsword. Has a sweep, and then if you follow that sweep up, you do a poke, which is pretty cool. And its weapon art is actually Perseverance, which boosts your poise so you can't be staggered for a few seconds, which is very nice. So yeah, if you have the stats to use it, that's a very good weapon. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go over here. These stupid fireballs are going to start shooting at us. We're going to try to kill these guys as fast as we can because it's extremely annoying having all these fireballs and all these guys shooting at us at once. So we're just going to try to keep backstabbing this guy. Try to stay out of the way of the fireballs. So there's one of them dead. So now a couple of the fireballs are going to go away. So now we're going to try to kill this one. Ooh, knocked me down. Run behind him when he's casted pyromancies. Backstab. And now these fireballs should disappear. There they go. Got another Titanite shard. This one also dropped Titanite shard. Very nice. And we're going to come over here. You're going to see him. If you just kind of wedge yourself in there, he won't get you. And there's your bone shard. Then we're going to go... Oh, no, this isn't the way we want to go, actually. We want to go up here first. Ignore him. We're going to go up here. Because this is the... Ow. This is the bonfire. That's behind the sandworm, which is very nice. And since we killed Sorig, we can now summon him for the boss fight. Which we will. He's good, good old bullet sponge. He can take a lot of hits. He's wearing the black iron armor, so he's pretty resilient to fire. So, another large Titanite shard. So we're not going to go that way just yet, because we haven't explored all the catacombs yet. We've actually merely scratched the surface. We've done about half of it. I think that was the ballista that just tried to get us. I actually don't know what just happened there. We're going to kill this guy, because I can't remember if that item's a ember or a... That's very annoying. Forgot about that. It is an ember. That's fine. We have lots of health. We don't care. So we're going to go this way. We're going to kill these ones first, because they are the worst. Bunch of free Titanite. Easy peasy. Lots and lots of Titanite. We got 23 Titanite. Now, he's sitting there, but this guy's the real threat, because he's one of the jumpy guys. You do not want to let them grab you, because this will happen. And then they get a buff, which is not good. He's greedy. He just tried to do it again. And jump all around. Very annoying enemies. So that's more of those. Bunch more Titanite shards. Come in here. Grab that. Get out. And we're good to go. Alright, we're going to come down here. Go out here. We're not going to go the other way just yet. We're going to go down this hallway. There's a little ratty roo over here. And we're going to come over here. Kill the rats. Follow the deserted corpse. Break the illusionary wall. Now this is the way that you want to go. So you want to get your Koilana Pyromancy Tome. More pyromancies. Go down here. If you really feel like being ballsy, you can try to get these items. You can eat like a red bug pellet. And then you can... You'll take a little less fire damage, but I mean, is it really worth it? Toxic Mist, so free pyromancy. Oh yeah, I died, but that's okay. But, you know, free pyromancy. If you really want to be even more risky and try to get all the way down there, I think that's some sort of chime or something. Can't remember off the top of my head, but really, it's not worth your time. But Toxic Mist, if you're going Pyromancer, you might as well grab that. It's a good pyromancy. Especially if you're doing PvP, that's super annoying if you can catch people in that and get them toxic. Because toxic is basically just a more infuriating version of poison. It just does more damage over time. Drop down here because we didn't kill all those guys again. Oh! You thought. Try to stay out of the line of fire, and we still got hit. That's okay. But it's not hard to get back to where you were. Kill the rats. Another soul. Yep. So we're gonna go get our souls. Oh no, where are they? Where'd they go? Where'd our souls get off to? Hello? Souls? Well, ain't that a pickle? Where'd our souls go? What happened to our souls? Don't want to go down there, because that's just a bunch of rats. Don't want to go there. I'm confused now. I don't know where my souls went to. I'd rather not lose that. That was like 10,000 souls. Wait, is this it? Oh, it's right there. Didn't even see it. Alright, problem solved. So what you want to do right here, you want to drop, you want to plunge. I missed the big rat. Oh no, I didn't. You just want to mash, because these rats are going to, as you can see, when you get rats on you, they pile up real quick. Alright, illusionary wall number 1. Pop this open. Get yourself some large Titanite shards, 3 of them in fact. Another illusionary wall. Drop down here, get yourself a Izalith staff. Do a sideways plunge. Kill the curse frogs before they curse you. Or the basilisks, whatever you want to call them. These guys are no threat at all as long as you stay out of their mist. Titanite scale, in case you want to level up a boss weapon. So we're actually going to not go up the stairs, but we're going to go in here. And then Sorig's going to be down here again. There he is, running around, having a little bit of a freak attack. Literally, same as before. Gonna roll backstab. And just backstab again. Wait for him to get down here on flat ground. Far easier to fight him on flat ground if you can. Let him fall in the lava. Grab his Fume Ultra Great Sword and his Black Iron Great Shield. Once again, I don't remember what these items are. Not really worth your time either way. Unless I'm horribly wrong and they're important. But that's okay. We'll get them another time. So once again, if you later on in the game you want to use this, great weapon. 50 strength requirement, so you're going to need to spend quite a few points in strength, but it's worth it. It's a very good weapon. Let the Black Knight come to you. See if you can kick him off the edge, maybe. So you don't want to be rolling up here, because if you start rolling, you're going to roll off the edge, which is not what you want. So never panic. You're always going to be fine. Everything's easy to kill if you know what you're doing. Free Ember. Another soul. And now we have a very, very tall ladder ahead of us. Woo! Absolutely invigorating. I'm gonna eat some Pringles while we're waiting. Now you want to drop off here, get the Dragon Slayer Rider Bow, whatever it is, Dragon Rider Bow. Not bad. It's a strength bow, so it's kind of funky, but something to play around with. So now we're up here where the big ballista is. Grab your homeward bones. Off to the right, some bone wheels. We're not even going to pay attention to them. They don't matter. I don't even know why they're there. There's like no reason to go over there. Kill the Skelly Bros. And now these two Karthus soldiers, kind of interesting. They have the Karthus Shodels, which are very cool weapons, as you can see. They're wielding two of them. And if you did want, you could come up here and farm these weapons. I did on one of my invader builds. These weapons are very cool. And they get around shields, they do bleed, but these guys are actually quite a pain to fight. Especially if you're unfortunate like me and you got them both ganged up on you here. Sometimes all you can do is roll away. We're going to try to draw them down here. Shoot them with some crossbow bolts. And we got bled, so we gotta really get away from these guys here. We gotta heal up. There they go. Now they're backing off, which is what we want. Don't get greedy. There we go. There's one dead. Now this is much more manageable. Far more manageable. Now we're going to make our way all the way up. Now we're at the... What we're going to do is back. So here, we can drop our way down. We are going to take some damage. But I just wanted to show you that you can drop your way down here if you really want to. So what we're going to do, use crabs, or we're going to use our... So how much souls do we have? Yeah. We're going to go back to Shrine. So we can level up, get another Estus, and make our Estus heal us more. Estus, we can make our... And now we can start spending our remainder on our other weapon that we're choosing. Once again, crossbow. Burn our undead bone shard, make our Estus +5. And we're actually not going to go back here. Or actually, excuse me, we're going to go back to the Catacombs of Karthus. And simply... Oh my goodness, excuse me. Simply because we want to talk to Anri again and tell her that we killed Horus to complete that little section of the quest. So this time, I'll show you guys the trick. You can roll through the ball. You'll still take damage, but you can get right through the ball. Run past this guy. You don't care. Because we aren't going to stay here long. We just need to go talk to Henry. That's all. Not going to wake up any skeletons. Take this path around. We actually just got invaded. Oh boy, this should be interesting. And now we get the Ring of the Evil Eye. And now he's going to go... Boop. Now he's going to go to, what's it called? The Pontiff area, which is right after this area. Ooh! Cheeky, cheeky. So once again, with invaders, just take your time. You're fine. And this guy probably just killed himself. Yep. Easy peasy. Alright, so now that he's dead, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna use this. And we're gonna go back. This is unfortunately gonna take us to the shrine, but I just don't want to go down the ladder and run through all the skeletons and all that. We're not gonna get into PvP tips and tutorials, but maybe I'll do that eventually. Maybe I'll turn this character into an invader at some point. Maybe I'll stop it at like 120 or something. So now that we've gotten back here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back down to the demon ruins. Oh, and I forgot to talk about the Ring of the Evil Eye. The Ring of the Evil Eye, basically when you kill an enemy, you get a little tiny bit of health back. Not exactly useful, but I mean, hey, it's kind of cool. Absorb HP from each defeated foe. So, you kill somebody, you get a little bit of HP from them. So we're going to summon Sorig. Because we're going to go kill the worm leader. Because we want to get the boss out of the way. Just because. So Sorig is going to be our tank. He's just going to absorb all the hits for us. Or hopefully he's going to. No, didn't even have to use it. But here's Great Swamp Cuculus. Don't know why her name's Cuculus. It's kind of funny. She's essentially useless. She has a whip and she uses Poison Mist. The only reason we're summoning her is because she uses Poison Mist, which is going to poison the boss. Do a little bit of tick damage. So, you know, it's better than nothing. So this boss is kind of funky. He's pretty slow. He's like the other demon. There. Weirdly enough, he has that kind of health bar at the beginning. Yeah, so these fireballs, they shoot across the ground. They're kind of hard to dodge. As you can see there, we got him in the Poison Mist. So, same idea. Stay behind him. You know, is this the one that comes inward? I don't know what he just did. You know, rip some bundles. Let's go to town on him. Oh, he was summoning the meteors. When those hit you, don't panic. Get away from him. Heal up. Get away from his fire. The NPCs will try to stay close to you, so just remember that. As you can see, we are racking up a lot of damage on them. So long as you can keep yourself healthy, your NPCs don't really matter a whole lot. So now he's summoning that, which kind of sucked. You can't really get away from that if you're this close to him, but if you have this much health like we do, fine. So that was his like final explosion. Now he's just gonna... Oh no, maybe he's not. Usually, if he wasn't like trying to do that meteor strike, which I guess I've never seen that before, but it like canceled out his little stagger animation. Usually he'll get staggered, and then yeah, then you can just like finish him off. Like he won't be able to do anything, and he just kind of limply lays there. It's kind of sad, but you know, it's whatever. We got a good 20,000 souls out of that. I don't know if there's like 22,000 or something, but something weird because we have the Silver Serpent ring on. So now we're gonna go out here, take that off, and we're gonna slowly kill the big snake because he drops a miracle, and a pretty good miracle at that. So we're gonna get out here. There he is. And you want to come back a bit. He's a big boy. Right about here you want to be. He's going to stop. You're going to hit him a couple times, and then you're going to get away from him, because he's going to go real fast. And then he should poke his head out. And you can hit him here a whole bunch of times, because he's going to charge up his beam. He's going to shoot it out there and not pay attention to us. And yes, that'll hurt us. That's fine. Get back again. Let him shoot his beam. Hit him a whole bunch of times. When he stops shaking and goes down a little bit, like he just did, then he's going to go up really fast. So, basically just sit here, rinse, repeat. So he's shaking. Then he goes down, then you roll out, and just rinse and repeat. I'm gonna have a drink of my orange juice. And there he goes. Dead as beans. And I think he drops a bone shard as well. Yeah. So lightning snake and bone shard, great. Now we have +6 Estus. Shield of Want, very good shield if you don't want to parry, because it has 100% physical, 58 stability, which is very good. And also, it absorbs more souls. So when you're using it, if you have it equipped, like in your shield slot, you'll get more souls when you kill things, which is always nice. So that's the Smoldering Ruins. Pretty simple. A little ledge up here. I don't know. I guess this is if you want to be like an archer and like shoot him or something. I don't know. So now, what we're going to do, we're not going to waste another bone shard. I'm not going to be lazy this time. Or not a bone shard, but another homeward bone. We're going to go up here. Rest here. We are going to go to the abandoned tomb. And all those embers that are beside the area, that means this place is very, very active. So it can be from 1 to 3. 3 means it's very active, so that means there's a lot of players in this area. And we have a chance of getting invaded. If you activate the Dried Fingers, which helps you summon more phantoms, it also increases your chance of getting invaded. Basically just putting you at the top of the list for like, hey, this guy's going to get invaded more often than somebody who's soloing like I am right now, not using any phantoms. So yeah, if you have more phantoms, you're more likely to get invaded, and even more so if you're using the Dried Fingers. So, we're going to run back up here. Does this work? No, okay. I kind of goofed up a little. I forgot if the ladder's, or if the thing's not broken, you can't go up. Oh well, that's a shame. That's my boo-boo. So we're just going to kamikaze our way down here. And it's always a good idea to spam B when you hit the ground from a jump, because if you don't, you're going to go into a little like stun animation. I guess I can't do it here because I'm not falling hard enough, but can you leave me alone, sir? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Basically, you'll do like a little squat because you like hurt your legs, and you're like, oof! And then you'll get plunged by the next person behind you, but if you spam roll, you'll be fine. So, Catacombs of Carthus. Ow! So as you can see, we do have quite a few gems, and, you know, we got a lot of good stuff going on. We'll get into more of that stuff later, but we do have quite a good little selection. We have a lot of choices, a lot of different things you can do with your builds. Go away. Annoying. You chasing me right now? Get out of here. Who do you think you are? So, when you're running across here, the Skelly Bros are going to wake up. As you can see, just hit the bridge. That'll make it fall. You can watch a bunch of little skeletons jump down. Oh, just the one poor soul. So up here, we have High Lord Walnir, or Vape Lord Walnir. So basically, he's another gimmick boss. You can hurt him, but you'll do no damage. You just have to break his bracelets. And when you break his bracelets, he takes a very large amount of damage. So, we're going to show you a trick that only works the first time around. Okay, so here's the boss room. So what you want to do is you want to walk. Don't do your normal little, like, jogging animation. So you can see his hand there. So what we're going to want to do, we want to get right up on his hand. Do a nice charge attack. Get some damage on his bracelets. There we go. One of them's already broken. Grab that Gravewarden Pyromancy Tome. You do not want to get in that mist that's around his body, or that mist that he expels. There's a sweet spot right here between him and the mist. So you want to try to stay up here on the hill a little bit, because if he starts running forward, you're going to get stuck in his mist. And trust me, you will die very quickly, even with the amount of health we have. This one I find is always the harder one, because he always has it in kind of an awkward position. We might get lucky here. Yes, we did. We got very, very lucky. And that's High Lord Walnir. Literally just a gimmick boss. Easy. Just don't get stuck in the mist and you're fine. And pick up that Warden Pyromancy Tome, because otherwise you can't get it, because you can't come back here. So pick that up. Don't forget. Easy. Literally like a boss in under a minute. It's stupidly easy. So now, for whatever reason, we got a bonfire here, even though there's one literally right outside there. But we'll rest at it, just because. Might as well. So now we start getting into the meat of the game. Starts to get a little bit tougher. So now we're going to go to Anor Londo, Pontiff area. Here at the Boreal Valley. Very pretty place. So, on this bridge, there's what I like to call a crocodog. It's those big dog things, and they have like a big crocodile head. So, basically, we're going to walk out here until we see him start to materialize. There he is. And hit his head a few times. Goes into riposte. Stab him in the gut. And then get away from him because he flails around and that can hurt you. And then as you can see, he just kind of relaxes and then he starts praying because he wants you to kill him, I guess. And he'll just stay here like that. So then you can just finish him off. Easy. He drops the Pontiff's right eye, and I believe that's the one that if you keep attacking, it does more damage. Yeah, so boost attack as long as attacking persists. So if you like to spam, just pop that on. And all the way down here, there's an item. I think it's just a couple homeward bones, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, just one. So this wall, you wouldn't be able to pass through this if you didn't have the small doll from killing the deacons. So kill the deacons before you come here, like the way I did it, like in the order. It'll be easier that way anyways. So we're going to rest here. Grab the Rime Blue Moss Clump, which cures your frost buildup. And there's a soul here. But what we're going to do, once you rest here and reset the area, at the other end of the bridge, Cirrus's summon sign should be there. And this is at a little quest line that not a lot of people do, but you really, really want to do this. So, when we joined Rosaria earlier, don't give her any of those things if you want to do this. I probably should have said that earlier, but I didn't. So if you do give Rosaria a tongue, then Cirrus is going to be mad at you, and you can't do this. So basically, you can summon yourself into her world, and your guys are going to kill Creighton. So help her kill Creighton. He has a lot of health. She doesn't do a lot of damage because the game wants you to do most of the work. But if you kill him, she'll reward you later on with the Silver Cat Ring, and I think a Blessed Mailbreaker. Blessed Mailbreaker, who literally cares? Useless garbage. But the Cat Ring, amazing. You want that. Because the Cat Ring makes it so you don't take fall damage, unless otherwise it would kill you. Basically, just beat this boy to death. Don't let him hit you first because he does a boatload of damage and has a boatload of health. And he can heal on you, as you can see. He's very annoying to fight. As you can see, Cirrus doesn't do a lot of damage. She's just here to distract him, basically. Just try to keep on him so he doesn't heal if you can. There we go. I think he has 2 Estus, and then he can also use a Divine Blessing, which fully heals him.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Boop! Poke you in the nose. And then I yell at you. So Creighton the Wanderer was defeated, returning to your world. So now, later on in this level, Creighton's going to appear. And he's going to invade you. Whoopie-doo. You kill him, same as you just did there. But then, after you've killed Creighton the second time, then you come back on this bridge, and his body's going to be laying here, and you can get his armor. And his, I think you get his axe for just killing him in general. But that's a rare set of armor, a rare ring, and a rare weapon. Very, very good weapon, especially if you're a miracle build, because it scales and has base lightning damage, as is. So, very, very good if you're going to be a miracle build, because you can put lightning blade on it and do even more lightning damage, which is very, very good. And it's very good if you're doing like a twin character. You can actually get yourself here at a very low level. Power to you. And there she is. So, talk to her. Blessed Mailbreaker and the Silver Cat Ring. So for now, I think we're going to leave on the Silver Serpent Ring. We don't really need the... Oh, hold on, let's eat some souls first. And now we have the soul of High Lord Walnir and the Old Demon King. So we're going to go look at those. So, with the Old Demon King, you can get Chaos Bed Vestiges, the cheapest, most broken pyromancy in the game. Don't be a loser and spam this, please. One of High Lord Walnir's is a dark pyromancer called Black Serpent. Basically just kind of trails along the ground like a snake and like follows the player that you're attacking for a little while. Does okay damage, but it's just kind of cool. Walnir's Holy Sword. You can stab it in the ground. It does Wog, Wrath of Gods. It's pretty slow. You'll never hit anybody with it. But decent weapon if you're using Faith. Old King's Great Hammer is pretty neat, actually. It's a Great Hammer, obviously. But when you use the weapon art, you stab it into the ground, you get Perseverance, and it also makes a little pool of lava at your feet, which is kind of cool. I don't see a lot of people using this, and I don't know why. This is a very, very cool weapon, and it has a unique effect. Like, you can make a little pool of lava on you, so if anybody tries to even hit you, when you're in that poise phase, they're just going to get hurt themselves. So, very, very cool weapon if you're using pyromancies. I'd recommend that. But we're not. We're going to be just a plain melee build. Nothing trickery. So there we go. We have 100,000 souls. So, we're going to level up health to 30. And we'll put... Okay, 30-30 is fine for now, actually. But, no, you know what? We're not going to level up all the way just yet. See if we can buy anything. Actually, you know what? We gotta go talk to Greirak, because I think now he's gonna go explore again. And then we'll kill Pontiff and he'll be good. Yeah. So we need one more chunk, but now we can make this +4. Now we're gonna go talk to Pyromancer Boy. So he gives you the welcome gesture. Learn pyromancies. He sells some basic ones. And I think we gave him one of these that made him sell those 3 more. So you can give him all these. The Izalith one. So now you can learn Chaos Fire Orb, Chaos Storm, and is that it? I think that's it. No, and Great Combustion. One of those wasn't there. Maybe it's Acid Surge. One of those two. So, Quaylana one. Now we can learn... Or did he not want that? I guess... Oh, that has to be given to Carla later on. Yeah. So those 2 are Dark Pyromancy Flames. And this is also where you can level up your Pyromancer Flame. Blah, 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 blah. And we don't have Wilhelm because we didn't do his thing. Because we're not smart enough. We only have 9 int. We can't even talk to the man. He doesn't care. We need 10. We need 10 smart. Okay, so he doesn't say anything different. But I think we need to go kill some people and get their tongues for him to be like, oh yes. So now, yeah, we have another bone shard. So we're going to burn that. And then we're going to go back to Central Irithyll. Alright, so this place, you'll get invaded here if you're using the dried fingers. Like, this place is a hot spot. This place is great. So basically, that one's going to sit back there. You want the other one with Oda Shield to come after you. Or him. Guard break him. He's dead. These guys are pretty easy on their own. Not much to them. Now you're going to start getting large Titanite shards. Oh, back here you can't go through it. You have to open it from the other side. We'll get there later. I'm not going to play this entire level. I think I'm going to go to the first bonfire and then stop because I have to get up at like 8 and it's already like 2:30 in the morning. Pontiff Knight Curd Sword, very nice. Very cool weapon if you had the stats for it. So, 18 dex, 10 int. Not actually that bad requirements, really. So that's what the other guy was using there. He's making that big magic sword. That's what that was. Very cool weapon. I'd recommend at least trying it out if you had the stats for it. Kill these fools. Get a green budding bloss clump. Can't even speak. It's too late. Too tired. Been out all day. That's what you want to do. Get out of the way of that. Get out of the way of that. Don't even worry about killing him. Don't even worry about killing these guys. Ooh. Don't go forward. Turn around and go up here. Kill this guy. And then basically you're just going to bottleneck everybody else up here. And you're going to grab this large Titanite shard. So. I'm going to kill this one because it decided to come up. That's the magic attack I was talking about. You can do that with that weapon. Very neat. Once again, these guys are no problem on their own. So with these ones, if you have a weapon art, break their shield open or just kick them. Very easy. Their shield does not have a lot of stability. Didn't drop anything, so we're going to go up here. We're going to kill this crystal lizard. Twinkling Titanite, hit this. It's actually an illusion. There's another Pontiff Knight. Whoop-de friggin' do. Backstab. Wait a second. Charge an R2. Dead. Didn't drop anything. You can get all their armor and their cute little gold crown if you want to farm them. So here we are on the other side of the gate. There's a big Bertha. It's actually a stronger Bertha than usual. So we get the Witch Tree branch. And when we kill her, we're going to get Dorothy's Gnawing, which is basically just an upgraded version of the other one that we got before. Or that we can get at least. I don't think we actually got it, but this is basically just the better version anyway, so why even bother getting the other one? Easy. So we got Dorothy's Gnawing as a guaranteed drop. It'll go right to us. We don't have to pick it up. Now we can open the door. Just so we don't have to use a homeward bone. Right back to the bonfire. We're at the very beginning. Easy stuff. Unfortunately, we got to run past all the enemies again, but as you've noticed, they moved forward instead of moving backwards and chasing you. So it really doesn't matter. Just run past them. And this, I think, is a soul. Yeah. And then over here, we're not going to go up the staircase. We're going to go in here, grab a large Titanite shard. And then we're going to go up here. And Anri should be up here. There he is. So we're going to light this, and then we're going to sit down. We're going to talk to Anri. And there we go. Quiet Resolve, rare gesture, very edgy. But you have to do all that just to get Quiet Resolve, which is actually what Oscar did in Dark Souls 1, like in that launch trailer when he walks away from Tarkus. But yeah. So that's how you get that. Free Concord. And now, this is actually a branching path. You can save Anri. by killing this person right here. So, this is an assassin.
But as long as it takes a dark droplet to fall, that is all.
So basically, this is an assassin that was sent here to kill Anri. So, we're actually going to let her kill Anri, because we got Quiet Resolve. That's all we need. We don't really need much else from her. We're going to keep following Yol's quest line, because we're going to, like, quote-unquote marry her, or him later. It's kind of weird, but anyways, is what it is. So, next time the area is loaded, I think he'll be gone, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to go in here, get the roster of knights. Basically just tells you about, like, the blue players, basically. I don't know. I don't care about that. Just PvP nonsense. That. Killed these two. Grab this useless soul. And now we go over here, and this is where we're going to get invaded by Creighton. But we want to kill this guy first. One of these crow dudes. But it's a red eye one, so we want to get rid of it quick. Get our homeward bones. There's Creighton. Get back here, get the undead bone shard, and now we're going to kill Creighton. Get away from him because we don't have any stamina. Oh, I messed up the parry, and as you can see, I paid for it. Another useless soul. So now he's going to use a divine blessing. Ooh, got me good. Yeah, there's the divine blessing. Oh, and he's trying to Lloyd's us, so if you get hit by that, basically means you can't use Estus as long as that fog's on you. Oh, I messed that up. Messed that up bad. Good thing is, though, he can't heal no more. But we can still, because we have lots of Estus. Oh. Trying to be fancy and parry him, but it wasn't working. Yep, so there we go. We got the Dragon Slayer's axe. An awesome, awesome weapon. So as you can see, it does 105 physical and 105 lightning, which is really, really good. So yeah, basically if you're a miracle build, pop that on, get yourself Sunlight Blade, and you're going to do a boatload of damage. I use it on my highest level character. It's an awesome weapon. So now that we've killed Creighton, we're going to go here. We are going to go back to Central Irithyll. And now, as you can see, there's a dead body and some item, which will be Creighton's set. Boop. So there you go. Creighton's armor. Now you can cosplay Creighton. I'm actually going to put his helmet on because I love his helmet. My bald head. But we're fat rolling now, so we're going to go munch some souls and we're going to level up. Gets us some more vitality because we are going to 40 vitality. Because you don't want to be fat rolling. Here we go, back to Firelink. And after I do all this, we're going to cut it, because like I said, it is... Oh, now it's 2:30 in the morning. I guess I was a little off. But either way, I got to get up at 8. And I'm already getting very little sleep, so... We're going to finish up here. I'm going to go snooze pretty soon. Boy, oh boy. Only 3 more days till the remaster. Alright, we don't have enough yet. It's kind of unfortunate. What are we at here? 70.3. Alright. For now, we'll put on Night Gauntlets, I guess. 5, 2.5. 41. Wow, we already have over 40 poise. That's a lot of poise. $40.34. That's still a lot of poise. Wowee. Don't you have something to say? Heavy gem. Farron Ring. Alright, now he's done. So what the Farron Ring does basically makes so your weapon arts take less mana to use. Like, let me do a little testing here. So if I do my uppercut, that cost, what, we went from 90 to 76. What's that? What's that? 14, 17 FP. And then if we put the Farron Ring on, wow, we only use 13, so it saves you 4 FP. Woo. But, you know, maybe you're trying to make all of your mana count. Who knows? I'm not you. I don't know what you're trying to do. Oh yeah, we have another bone shard. Let's do that before we forget. So in case you didn't know, the max Estus is 15, and the max upgrade is plus 10, and we're already at 11 plus 7 at level 60. That's pretty good. So we can buy lots of stuff now. You can buy Horus's armor if you want, since you killed him, and Tarkus, since we completed killing him both times. I might buy the bucket helm, because I think Pug said I should wear the bucket helm. So that's what we're gonna do. So that weighs even more actually, and that gives us even more poise than Kraton's helm. So that's actually a good idea. So now we're the big bucket knight. Huzzah! Can we wear the oven mitts? No. Maybe we'll take that off for now. Put the gloves on. 42 poise. That's disgusting. I am disgusted at us. But no, I think we're going to put those on. Keep the crossbow on for now. Where even is the crossbow? There it is. And Greirat's gone for now. So yeah, that was a little bit into Irithyll. We're going to go through the rest of the area and the branching paths that it has. I don't like that we can see the neck, but it's what Pugs wanted, and I think Vagonzo also agreed on it, so that's what we're going to do. Doesn't look bad, I guess. Could be a lot worse. But we'll get the oven mitts back on once we get a couple more levels. So I think we need... What are we going to be at? Yeah, we only need 2 more levels. That's fine. So is there anything better I can wear right now? Poise-wise? I don't think. Yeah, nothing else is better. So holy heck, and we have 34 physical absorption. That's pretty good. Good resistances, a ton of poise. 40 poise is amazing to have. Like 40 and above, you're doing real good. Like that's a lot of poise. We have 1300 health, almost 1400. We have almost almost the max amount of endurance. So yeah, we are doing very, very good right now. So we're gonna go back to Church of Yorshka just to see if Anri did die, or if it's just he's just gone. I don't remember. I don't usually do the quest lines. I just try to get as quickly as I can to the PvP to make my character. I'm a simple man. Play a little Summoner's War while we wait. Guess not. So yeah, Anri's gone, and I think, is the assassin still here? Yeah.
But as long as it
Okay. I thought they would have said something different, but I guess they don't. Nothing is up there. It's literally just a room for later on. I don't know why they connected it together, but you can drop down from up there. It's like a secret area from Anor Londo. We'll get to that later on. So for now, we're gonna rest here, and we're gonna call it here. We'll pick it up soon. I'm working most of this week. I might not. I don't know if I'm working Wednesday or not, so I don't even know why I'm saying this. No one's watching the stream, and I'm gonna upload these all at once anyway, so what's the matter? But yeah, I'll be back sometime soon. So, bye-bye.